Yes, sir, we're officially back at it. This is Bold Nice coming at you with the Captain America Wave 3 of 2016 Marvel Legends series Abomination Build-A-Figure Wave Scarlet Witch figure review. Let's do it.
Ain't for no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini matey, I'm fucking with them. Hype beast, we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about it.
Taking a quick look at the lower portion of the package, you need 6 figures in this wave to complete the Abomination. On the upper portion of the package, her bio reads, Wanda Maximoff casts hexes on her enemies as the mystical super being Scarlet Witch. Very surprised by how nice this figure came out. I am never a fan of the movie characters. In fact, I just got the I just opened the MCU Giant Man Captain America wave like a couple days before I got this set, and I was really not pleased with the movie figures. Even Black Panther, a lot of people praised that figure and said it was a nice figure. I don't even like that figure at all. It's just weird with the hands and the way the arms don't go to the side. It's a weird figure. But Scarlet Witch here is pretty nice. Let's actually take a look at the accessories. She comes with these 2 little fiery hex bolts. I guess that's what they're supposed to be. I guess it's supposed to be flames. Doesn't look that great to me. It looks okay. We'll see how it looks when I actually get them on her hand. But I mean, it's mostly red. There's a little bit of shading in there, but not the best paint job. She also comes with the head for Abomination, which I will be reviewing once I'm done with all of the figures for this wave. Taking a closer look at Scarlet Witch, you can see that the head sculpt is really nice. Very official. Probably one of the best female head sculpts I've seen from Hasbro Marvel Legends. I mean, the likeness to the character is pretty good as well, but you know, just with the blush on the cheeks and the way the eyes came out, everything looks really nice. The hair looks pretty good. It looks full, looks like it's flowing. You know, you're not going to get the greatest range of motion. I'll go over the articulation in a second, but just kind of looking at the deco here, everything looks great. The gloves look good. The fingers, you know, her actual stature and the way her body looks, it looks good. The proportions look neat. This is a pretty nice figure. I could see people using the parts and the jacket and different things for customs, and even maybe popping off this head and using it for some different things. I'll get into that. Articulation. The head is on a ball joint. The head can actually come off. You can see how small that peg is, so obviously it's only going to fit onto other bodies with the same size peg. But like I said, we'll get into that shortly. Head is the articulation is hindered just a little bit by the hair. Obviously, you know, we see that a lot in the female characters, so you're not going to get her to look up too far. She can look down pretty far. That looks pretty decent, and she'll pretty much get the full range of motion left to right. You know, you'll have to force it just a little bit, but it's a decent range of motion on the head considering all this hair that we have here. You get a ball joint at the shoulder. It goes up just about that far. You can get it to do a full 360. You only get a single jointed elbow, but it'll swivel. And it's funny because the wrist here does hinge and it does rotate, but it hinges sort of like left and right on this one. On the other side, it'll go up and down. So I guess they just kind of want to give her a little more, a different sort of range, just to kind of show that she's using her magical powers or what have you. But so that's how that works. Same thing on both sides as far as the arms. You do get this upper torso articulation. It's only going to go up and down just that much. It'll turn left and right. Nothing at the waist. You get a T-joint, I guess you could call that a T-joint here at the pelvis. The legs will go up just that far. Legs will go out that far. It does have an upper thigh swivel. You do get double jointed knees. There is no rotation at the boot, unfortunately, but you do get a hinge and you do get a pivot. Same thing on both sides as far as the legs, but and also this jacket is removable. Let me see if I can take it. It does come off, so if you wanted to do that, and if you want to do something with this as far as the customs go, then you could. Obviously, it's not going to match up once you remove the jacket. The sleeves from the jacket are going to still be present, and it's going to look a little different, but I could see a lot of customizers messing around with this body. What mold this is, I'm really not 100% sure right now. I don't know. I got to kind of look at some other female figures. I'm not sure if this is something new or if this is something. It could be new in terms of some of the female molds that are coming out now. Like I don't have the silk figure yet, and I know that mold is a little different. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's like a medium size buck. I'm not 100%. I would assume this is how you use these particular effects. Not my favorite effect. They look pretty shitty to me, honestly, but there you go with that. And there's a quick size comparison with some other female characters released by Hasbro. You got the Spider-Woman on the far left, and then to her right, or to her left and our right, you have Maria Hill, which was the first S.H.I.E.L.D. agent female body that they put out. And then there's Scarlet Witch, and there's Jubilee. So you can see Scarlet Witch is somewhere in between. She's a little taller than Jubilee, and that mold a little shorter than their original S.H.I.E.L.D. agent female body, and definitely shorter than Spider-Woman, who was stacked. But I'm assuming that this is probably similar to the mold that they're using for silk. And just to get this out of the way again, the peg hole for this is pretty small, so it's not going to fit on anything probably bigger than that Jubilee body. But if it were to fit on here, that would look really nice. As you can see, again, that head sculpt is really nice. If you wanted to do that, you would have to Dremel this out for sure. But let's try some other look. The peg for Jubilee's body is smaller than the peg for Scarlet Witch, so obviously the head will fit onto there, but I don't know that it's going to sit right or that the proportion will look correct. So that doesn't look terrible. You know, it's not really sitting on there as well as it could because of the collar on Jubilee's coat and the fact that you can't actually snap the head on there, but the proportions look, and there it is on SpiderGwen. Again, the peg for this is the same peg as the Jubilee body, so it's not going to snap on there, but when you sit it on there, that's how it looks. A little bit big. I am definitely leaning towards the idea that this is that the mold that they're using for Scarlet Witch is pretty much that medium mold that they're using for silk. So any new characters that they put out with that body mold, this head should fit on there with no problem. Definitely one of the stars of this wave. I think this figure came out great. I think it's going to be one of the most sought after figures from this wave. I'm utilizing two of the little magical effects that came with Doctor Strange, came with Brother Voodoo and Scarlet Witch. I'm not sure which one of those three figures this particular color came with, but you know, it works well. Works much better than the effect that she actually came with, which I think looks like crap. But again, I think this is going to be the figure to get in this wave. If you're interested in getting this wave, it is available on the A.C.B.A. web shop right now for pre-order. There'll be a link in the description of this video. Also, we are actually raffling off one of these sets, a set that's on hand, ready to ship right now. So you can enter our little donations drive for as low as $5. You know the drill if you enter one of these before. So check that out. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next figure from this wave, for the review for the next figure from this wave. Alright, y'all. Peace.
That's crispy.